wait is over. Record of Ragnarok season 3 just dropped all 15 episodes on Netflix. I have to be honest, this season changes everything. We went into this with a score of a tie of 3-3. The tension was at its absolute peak, but now that the dust has settled on round 7, 8, and 9, the tournament has taken a dark turn for humanity. Today, we are doing a full spoiler heavy breakdown of the entire season. We're talking about the animation quality, the controversial cuts from the manga, and why, despite the gods are taking the lead, this might be the best season yet for pure action spectacle. If you haven't watched it yet, this is your final warning. We are spoiling the winners, the losers, and the deaths. Go watch it, then come back. You watch it? Alright, let's begin. Let's start with round 7. Quinn Shi-Wang versus Hades. This was the battle of what it means to be a king. Visually, the animation handled this fight brilliantly. In the manga, Quinn's ability to see key points, those stars on the opponent's body, is explained with a lot of text. But here, seeing those glows, those stars appear on Hades' bodies in real time, really sold the danger. The host here was the Chi-Yu martial arts style. The highlight of everything. The way the animators rendered the air bullets disrupting Hades' flow was smooth. It wasn't just a slideshow of punches, there was a rhythm to it. The ending, however, was tragic for Hades, the reliable older brother, apologizing to Poseidon as he fades away. That one really hit hard, but Quinn's victory here was massive. It put humanity up 4-3. For a moment, we actually thought we might run away with the tournament. But then we get to round 8. The homie Nikolai Tesla versus Beelzebub. This is where the anime versus manga debate really heats up. First off, Tesla's Gematria Zone, that anti-gravity cage, absolute visual candy. The neon electricity against Beelzebub's dark vibrations was the best color contrast we've seen in the show so far. It felt like watching a Tron battle between like some gladiators in an arena. However, this is where manga readers might feel a little shortchanged. Beelzebub's backstory is incredibly dense. The curse of Satan, the idea that he kills anyone he loves, was covered, but the anime had to compress all those chapters of emotional torture into a flashback montage. We missed some of the slow burn psychological horror that made Beelzebub such a sympathetic villain in the manga. That said, the climax was handled perfectly. Tesla's pincher attack teleported his fist behind Beelzebub while attacking from the front was animated with such speed that when Beelzebub countered it, it genuinely felt like a jump scare. Tesla dying while standing up and preaching that science never ends was very iconic. But the result in the end was a loss. The score was tied up 4-4. And now we get into round 9. The King Leonidas versus Apollo. The fight was about style. Leonidas is gritty, using a transforming shield and yo-yo weapon, while Apollo is basically a boxer made of light. The anime really flexed its muscles here regarding speed. In the manga, we are told Apollo's arrows are light speed. In the anime, they utilize sound design, silence followed by impact, to convey that these attacks are hitting before the sound even travels. It was terrifying. The final clash was brutal. Leonidas deflecting a light arrow back at Apollo was a hype moment. But Apollo turning himself into a living arrow to pierce through Leonidas' shield, it was a visual spectacle that solidified the god's powers, with the end result being Apollo winning. The guys end up retaking the lead 5-4. Now, we gonna get to the verdict of depth versus velocity. So here's a big question. Did season 3 do the story justice? If you're a manga purist, you're going to miss the internal monologues. You're going to miss the detailed explanation of pseudoscience and Tesla's suit or the intricate history of Sparta. The anime trades that depth for velocity. But I'd argue the trade-off is worth it. Record of Ragnarok is a tournament. It's a sport. And sports are meant to be watched in real time. The anime captures the desperation of the fights. When you see Leonidas struggling to even see Apollo, you understand the gap in power way better than you do reading static panels. The studio, Yamada Company, and Maru Animation really stepped up the fluidity in this season. The PowerPoint style animation of season 1 is long gone. This felt fluid, heavy, and impactful. Now, at this point, we end season 3 in a dark place. Humanity has lost its two biggest wildcards, Tesla, Leonidas. We are down 5-4, and with the side plot of Kentucky going to have Siegfried from Tartarus, the world is expanding beyond just the arena. I'm giving this season an 8.5 out of 10. It's high octane, heartbreaking, visually stunning, and even if it skims the surface, it even skims the surface of the lore. But I want to pass the question to you. Did the anime do Tesla justice? Are you mad about the cuts to Beelzebub's backstory? And who do you think needs to fight in round 10 to save humanity? Let me know in the comments. I'll be replying to everyone as they come in. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming predictions. I'm going to try and break that down coming up for the next coming battles. When we do get season 4, it's going to be a year. I know, it sucks. But I do want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
These trees on the road to riches, focus on the ticket, maximize my means. It's like now I'm just trying to float. There's a couple holes up in this boat. Dose my mind just so I can cool.